Hi.
Hey there, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. I just got back from a really long walk, so I'm doing better now
Oh,
than
that's the
prior.
best thing.
There we go. Yeah. I have to tell you, these walks are what's like keeping me sane because I mean, it's like go for a walk once a week, go to the grocery store, and you know, and then screen time. So the walks I really look forward to, and a couple of times a day, long walks is like it maintains my sanity. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. It's like movement and fresh air and all of it. So
Yeah.
nice.
Now I know every nick and corner of my neighborhood.
That's awesome. The things we learned.
Exactly.
Like, and speaking of learning, yeah, I really, would love to talk about just creativity as a whole, and how so many people are really taking that on and learning, new ways to be creative. And, I think that's like a great tip is to find different creativity projects that you can work, we can all work together as a household, especially those that have families and kids and having them get involved as well, right?
Right. Right. You know what? Something that's really interesting in the past, maybe like week or so, I've noticed my nieces and nephews, the younger ones, well, and the teenagers, they are really like they're baking and they're creating art. And like one of my nieces sent me all these pictures. Because I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm painting. And I said, well, send me some of these pictures. And she's creating beautiful art, right? And then they post on their social media like the foods that they're making, cream puffs and cakes, and this is all happening because we have time. This is all happening because the kids are bored and they have to do something to pass that,
Release their energy.
right? And they're becoming very, very creative. And inevitably, they're pulling probably their parents into that mode of creativity as well, right? So, I mean, if they're going to bake or make art or whatnot, parents have to provide them with the supplies at least, right?
Totally.
So, I mean, I think some great things are happening, and creativity is that vibration again and frequency of love. Remember that we've talked about over and over. I mean, it seems like every time, every day, we talk about that frequency and how important it is. So
yeah, and it's like another piece of it is too when we're actually conscious and not thinking, because when we're in our thoughts, then at that point we're no longer conscious. Well, creativity happens when we are conscious because it takes, us being present to what we're creating. And that is a great place to, for kids as well, because then that allows them to be in this present moment, use that creative part of their brain, which is great for the brain as well, and create the art pieces, whether it's coloring, painting. And I'm seeing all kinds of stuff from kids these days on social media too, where the parents are posting. I'm like, wow, that's so awesome. And cooking, baking, all of that, that's really creativity. It really is art. Like I always say, cooking is an art for me, I love it. And it's fun, and so why not get the kids involved to be able to, learn a new skill set, even though it is maybe a big mess afterwards. Who cares,
who cares?
Yeah.
That's even time to clean it up, so that
I know,
consumes a little bit more time.
Yeah, and even like with the whole masks, right? Right now there's all these videos that people are posting on how to make a mask. Why not have that be a creativity project that you can take,
Absolutely.
and have your kids join and help out with parts of it. It's like having that like system where it's like, one person does this and then you pass it on. They do, like, what is it called? Like, it's like that. I can't remember. It's like a train system where
You
know what I'm talking about? Like each person has a particular task, and then so that way it gets completed quicker. So, or switching it up just so it's not more of that boredom. Yeah.
It's so important right now to be creative because one is it takes us out of our boredom. Two, it brings the family together, right? That connection happens, right? And the third thing that's really, I think, kind of binds all of this is that, and the most important, is that it takes that frequency up to a place where it gives us a lot of release and joy. So
yes,
why
absolutely. Yep. And even a few other things just to throw out there, like making jewelry,
not?
origami,
Oh,
you know, all
yeah.
these, there's so many YouTube videos out there on how to do so many of these things. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like origami would be, I wish I had YouTube as a kid because I loved origami, you know, and I always wanted to be able to do all these different cool shapes. And it's like, hey, now you got YouTube, you know, YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
paper and
All
YouTube,
you
that's
need is
all you need.
all you need is paper, and we all have paper around the house. All
Ah,
right, darling. It's good
awesome.
to talk to you. It's good to be with
Yes,
you one
you
more
too.
week, and we'll
Yes,
have our live tomorrow.
absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Have a
Awesome.
wonderful
You
rest of the
too.
day. And say thank you again.
Bye.